Hmm. Hmm.
Hiccup.
Hmm.
Hiccup.
Hmm.
Hiccup.
Hmm.
Testing. 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 I know, but it keeps looping. Exactly. Okay, let's try this out. Did I fix it? I think I did. Technically, this is why I wanted to do a live stream. It's because of this, which is the most annoying thing. But I'm trying to finish my tea leaves first. Um, yeah, give me a minute because I need a few buffs to do it. When I say a few, it's basically all the feast available, all the clan buffs and potions that I can get, and all that shenanigans. I think it's almost done. It's only 3 out of 15? Are you crazy? I think I did everything already. Let me see. I noticed that some people are probably missing CP because they didn't do their enhance on the mount equipment, which is actually um, which is actually a simple or easy way to get CP with the 5 enhance if you guys have any. Um, from us, I think we get it from one of the dailies. I can't remember which dailies I get it from. I think it's actually the daily dungeon. Hold on. But I get quite a few. So on a daily basis, I actually do. Yeah, it is here. So on a daily basis, I actually do a lot of equipment enhance, and that helps a lot with the CP boost. And I'm gonna get bored from watching my weekly dailies. Let's see. Codex. Um, Actually, no, it's not on every day. It's the stones will give you normal and radiant. So when it comes to the enhancement scrolls, it's gonna be enhancement scrolls and the pet equipment enhancement scrolls. So I did a few runs earlier, and now I'm just getting course from just doing the weekly. And I've been slacking, so you can tell that I haven't done anything here. I think I only completed one, and I've been level 320 for a good couple of weeks. I did Nightmare. I should really work on my Nightmare since I can't do them. I just need a team for it. But I only completed one out of all the new ones. Yeah, I'll have plenty of Grand Stones. Hold on. Um, Oh, so one of the things that I don't know if it's going to change for the US server is the loot that you get from the Elite Dungeon, because look here, you guys are getting the POVs for completing the dailies, but for us, we also get the Soul Crystal Varnish. But with the new 4 Elite Dungeons, you will also get the Gurand Stone and Orin. No, yes, Orin. So you don't have to farm them technically, but it will be available for you if it changes to this. I don't know if it's going to though. And all the new mobs for Gurand. Let's take a look. Come on. I have 81. So, and that's because I've completed it a long time ago. Um, let's see. Hi. Hello. Okay, so I think So Sandstorm is the last one right now for the US servers. So you're gonna get Adolf, Genos, Alexander, Trassos, Barbara. These are all the lab boss, basically, which is the ones that you guys are going to be farming for mats, for your upgrades, and attribute stones. I'm praying that the US server doesn't get the nerf version of it, because when we had it pre-patch, we used to get SR limit breakstones, which is basically the same loot that you're getting from the event Dragon's Crater in the US server. So you're probably, hopefully, going to get that pre-nerf one. And you are recipes as well. So that's the 11 new bosses for the Grand Stone. And then this is Orin, which is basically 182 all the way to 282. Red one, Helissa, I think it is. My rank, okay, hold on. This one. She is in one of the elite dungeons. The last, wait. So, all the A's are all from the elite dungeons, and then B's and C's are all field mobs. Yeah, she's a big flower mob. I'll go there because I actually have to do my elite dungeons, but so for my rank, I don't even know if I have the right gear on. It varies, you can never tell, but oh, so right now, I'm ranked 27. The highest is almost 3 mil, which is insane. And this, he's, I forgot what class he is. Oh, yeah, which is usually the top players with the bright red hair. Oh, he's gonna kill me if he sees me talking about him. But number one, or the number 2 rank is a blade dancer. Which is this guy. So he's probably got about the same CP as the number 1. Close, maybe just under 10k because oh no, he's also max on that, so it's not much of a big difference with the CP boost. Probably around 20-30k difference, I'd say. And they're all maxed with their enhancements, so they're nuts. My rank varies though. It goes from 27 to 34 because some of the people are probably using their elite weapons, which I think this guy is probably. He's usually higher than me. Yeah, so he's using a normal weapon. Oh, thank you. I'm working on it. Right now our biggest CP boost is the Talisman, which is only going to come out at 320, but I need to spend a lot for that, which is this, everyone on the server is just waking up because it's 7 a.m. for them. And our server reset was about 3 hours ago, so everyone's going to start spamming. Silver Ranger, it's still just as good. Actually, I think he's rank 4. Yeah, so here is the top Silver Ranger right now, and she is really annoying to kill. And this is the newest outfit, by the way. So this is a costume that elves are wearing for the summer. I can't even say that this is a costume because it basically doesn't cover anything. But I can't kill him. He is just annoying to kill. Like, I will never be, well, with the help of other clanmates, I'll be able to, but alone, I won't. Oh, thank you. Wait, he's not using Nassen, so, but when he, attacks you, he basically moves so far from you that I can never catch him, and with my AoE stun, I can't even get him from my AoE one, so. But my, ultimate skill, if I do catch him in the new one, he will probably die instantly with... Oh, I didn't do my arena yet, so I kind of cheat a little bit. Well, it's not cheating, because technically it's just thinking. I'm gonna do my arena, so let's go. I have it set where I basically auto and just find the people I want to duel so I can get rank 1. So this is my easy, cheap way of doing arena. I don't even know what rank I am. Okay, so I can get 1. Let's see. Mr. OS 107, I think, or 105, maybe. Let's see. Come on. Oh no, you guys are gonna hate me watching this because I don't do anything manual in arena. Okay, so he's about the same CP as me, but because it's the Asia server, at least the top 100 players all... Oh, and he's wearing the shark costume. Yes, we do have the shark one. So I have 3 skills that are auto, which is basically the ones... And I'm still gonna try and click it though. He's a blade dancer and he's annoying. Let's see if I can kill him. Stun! Okay, I had to fight him actually. But he's the same CP as me, so I knew I would actually had to do some manual clicking. But usually I don't have to click. Alright, let's see. Let's try and get to rank 1. Hold on, sorry. I was getting a text. No, not yet. I haven't set up my camera, but maybe one day I will. Okay, so I need Darden to help me with the calculation. I think I can get to 80 something. Yes. Okay, so here's Freshest, which is actually another YouTuber with over, I think, maybe he's got 5K subscribers. But he's in one of my videos, his link for the Castle Siege that we just had recently. Um, but, oh, someone's dueling him. No. Oh, okay, let's fight 8. Just because. Some of you might know who he is. So basically with Maxed Missile and Meteor, you can take anyone down. Because in Arena, since, yes, that is First Aid's account. With rank 10 Meteor Storm and Missile Bolt, in Arena, it will always use the first 3 normal skills. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying I only have 3 auto skills on. And technically I don't have to click anything because I only have the ones that I selected the ones that I need. Oh, my PvP gear is this. I just recently maxed this one, so I'm pretty happy with that. It was from 27 to 30, so it did have 2 fails of Blessed Scrolls though, so that was really annoying. I'm working on this. This one was 15 not too long ago, so I just got it to 21. I don't have any fancy enhancement, like, pattern of enhancing. I just kind of do it when I feel like enhancing, I guess. I don't have any. Oh, trust me, I failed a lot too. So it's not just you. But I do have the PvP set as well as the red set, which is kind of poop right now. I just recently got them all to UR, so I finally managed to get all of them to level 30. I did a couple of limit breaks on this one. I should work on the enhancement, but I did max all my attributes for my PvP, my red, and my accessories. So those are all maxed right now. Because I have a lot of attribute stones that I haven't used, and I think I still have quite a few. As in, I have a UR one that I can't even use because I don't have anything to use it on. So, I'm waiting to get or see if there's any update coming up. I have quite a few stuff actually. So I have 2 SR. I know. Okay, so I have 53 left, but I actually have 30 more in the trading post, which are not selling. I just kind of leave it there just for as a preference later on. Hi there. Oh, if you, for the US players who are watching right now, I'm doing the live stream for the purpose that you guys have any questions I can answer. So, I do have the Haggis cloak. However, this new one is what I use for PvP because it has a chance to reset any of the first 3 skills automatically without the cooldown. So I prefer this one over the Haggis, which is what's going to come out for the new rift, which is the Temporal Rift. So this will give me the additional damage, which I don't need. It's actually pretty OP. I did use it before they released the new one, which is the Hero's Cloak. And Hero's Cloak will also be released at the end of 260. So, but this one will be released when the Temporal Rift comes out. Alright, wait, let's finish the arena, because now I'm gonna get pushed back before I even end it. So, let's get this guy. Okay, I'm just gonna run auto. Not even gonna click it, and let's see if I win. See? I have I have the stun, which is the red one. And then it does the missile bolt, which is level 10. So basically kills them. This is why I said I'm kind of cheating, but I'm not. Because it's... Exactly. There is one guy that I can't beat, though, which is the #1 guy, because he uses Poison Strike, which is actually one of the new rare skills that's gonna come out. And it basically insta-kill me. I can never fight it. If I do see him, and I have extra ranks that I can use to finish it. See, I'm not even clicking, I'm just autoing it right now. Technically, I don't need the stun. I can just automatically get it to hit the meteor and the missile. So, I know. Don't hate me. I mean, I easily manually do it, but when you just want to get through your dailies, you just do it. I think I can get to 13. Let's see. 15 is the lowest. 14. Okay, 14 is good. The thing is with Arena, I always try to refresh to get the lowest rank, which is usually half of your current rank. So I always try to get as close to that as possible. I was just ranked 27, now I just got rank 14. I'll definitely get 1. So, well, I usually get 1 daily. But if I do fail multiple times, that's only... I have no excuse. Okay, we can get 7. Alright, so it's 7, and I think it's gonna go from 7 to 4, maybe? Or... Oh no! It's a dwarf! No! I hate fight. I'm gonna lose this one. I won't win. See? Because it's so bugged. With dwarfs, I can never win against them. I don't know why. I can't hit them. It's not fair. It's not. And it's really annoying. Alright, so this is the way that I would, because I do have to get 7 now. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to kite them. So this is the only time that I actually do something in Arena when I'm not lazy and I have to, is when I actually have to run around because they're annoying. So I'm just gonna let him use his meteor and missile bolt. Okay, now I should be able to kill him. There you go. Yay! Finally. It's the only way I can beat them. Alright, so we can get 3. Oh, he's annoying. Oh, we can do it. Alright, let's do it. He hurts though, so there is a chance I'm going to lose this one. A slight chance without running around. He hurts. Okay, no, I didn't have to. But I love the graphics of the new skill, even though it looks like I died. Alright, and so now let's go for number 1. Oh, and it's a dwarf. What kind of dwarf are you? Oh, you're a tank. He's just gonna taunt me anyways. Alright, let's see it with just auto. He usually taunts and then stuns me and then I can't do anything. Yay! If you guys watched my previous arena videos, you can see I ran a lot. But when you have rank 10, I know it just makes missile bolt and meteor storm so important of when you're getting rank 1, but because it's auto, it's obviously easy to do. So one of the daily benefits that Asia server has that US might be getting it, or I hope at least should be getting, is the daily benefits. So I'm just gonna do that while I figure out what I'm gonna do next. I never waste time when doing dailies because it's just so much faster to get those done. Oh, I did everything already. Oh, let's go to the new elite dungeons that are coming out in the US server. So I did the slaughter, which is actually the one that is requirement 260. It's a really small, tiny map, which is why it's gonna be a PvP, never-ending PvP, especially with servers merging for the US players. And there's 4 bosses that's going to drop. Let's see if there's one available actually, so you guys can see exactly what they look like. See up? Yep. Okay, so here's the boss. I think I still have the elite weapon on. Do I? No. Let's see what's... We have an event, a letter event, which I completed after 3 days because I farmed a lot. So I don't have to farm it anymore. Wait, I want to show you guys what it looks like when it drops something. It actually announces the map. Okay, so I got 30 unconfirmed scraps. But sometimes I'd get an attribute stone or anything like that. And there's 4 of them, so that's one. And then here's the other one. So this is basically boss farming in the slaughter map. You can just target them. And it's last hit, so someone can easily steal it from you no matter how many damage you've done to the boss. So get ready for that. Right now it's dead because everyone is already level 300 plus and no one's farming them anymore. And it's also 7 a.m. for the Asia server, which is 7 p.m. for me. Okay, so this one dropped the ripped recipe fragment for combining the UR recipe, which actually have quite a few. Oh, I get to kill all the bosses. It looks like it's empty. This is great. Hold on, I think I have quite a few available actually. Okay, so I can make 5. But right now I'm not working on any UR pieces because I've maxed them all. So I don't need to do. I usually don't upgrade anything or combine anything unless I have to use them because usually I don't see the point of it. So it's just gonna sit there until I actually need it. Oh, let's go help my clanmates and see. I don't even know I'm in this group still. If I can't join their party, I'm gonna just go get a public one. Usually it takes us less than 2 minutes to clear it. Okay. Blade dancers, okay. And here is so there's 2 sets that I do use for this. Usually I'd go full red if I'm lazy and I don't want to move to do rifts. But because everyone reached or over 300, I usually never need the full red gear, so I'll just use my weapon set. Please ignore my clanmates. Oh, and this is very hard right now. Nightmare requires full UR reds or full red gear. Oh, why did I use my meteor? I usually never use my meteor. Run! Okay, so that boss is done. And I won't be lazy for Trisha, only because I'm streaming. Otherwise, I'll just put on my full red gear and just stand there until it dies. That's how lazy I get doing dailies. Let's do one recharge because I want to see if I'll get anything good while you guys are on. Oh, I should do a full red UR so you guys can see what it does. What full red UR looks like, or how, and full attribute as well. Basically, I probably won't die. So I can just stand there and I pretty much soak every damage and I'm just lazy. And the boss dies. So that's with the full red UR attribute. Of course, I get the crappiest thing in the world. And no, there's no luck or extra boost that you can get with doing rifts, but I do run that multiple times a day, so. No, and this is, it's the same thing for 260. The difference, what's gonna make a difference for me, if I can find a group to do it, which is the Nightmare version, and that one I can show you guys kind of a preview of it. Sadly, so here's, okay, Countess is available today. See how it requires 295. Yeah, that is the very hard version. And I'm not gonna recharge again. It's the same for you guys as well, the US server. It'll get easier, trust me, especially with the UR. Oh, I don't know if I ever showed you guys this part. So the Asia server has two different auto skills or auto bot options. So yellow is actually what gives us the option to just do auto basic. If I do switch to blue, it will use those skills that I have selected to do auto, but if I switch to yellow, it will always just do basic. Yeah, so that's why I figured, because I keep doing it, and I didn't realize I didn't explain what it is. But yeah, so right now it's only using basic, which is all I need to kill these mobs. But I can also manually select the skills I want to use when the boss comes out, which makes it so much more reliable than the blue, unless you're AFK farming. So I don't know if it's gonna be released for the US though, because apparently this auto option actually was released in the Asia server since level 1. So I guess maybe you can complain in the forum, but please don't tell them that I explained it or showed it to you guys. So I'm just saying. Right now I'm only using the red weapon with my PvP gear. Which actually makes me sad whenever I see my red weapon, because I had it at 25 and I decided to do a couple of less enhanced and then they both failed and now I just want to cry. So it makes me sad. Oh, we have 15 people watching now. I'm just doing dailies. Right now we're doing Rift, very hard, Countess, Trisha, usually. Oh no, I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna die. Don't have a full red on, I forgot. I was reading the chat on YouTube, sorry. And I won't switch, because I'm pretty sure it's already dead. Oh no, 2 of the players died too. And I didn't recharge, but I usually run this Rift. Usually it dies, but then if I time my cooldowns correctly, it usually dies before it kills me. But if I do have my full red, then I just kind of get lazy and I stand there, which I probably should have just done. I did it before that second run. That was actually my 4th Rift for the day. I usually run about 10 or 15 of them, and without recharging, because I do collect scraps only just because I can collect them. So I have quite a few. Yeah, so I have 67 right now, and I've just been collecting them. Um, with that plus what I already have sitting here, so I have 15k or 15.6k unconfirmed pending, 110 materials, 59 rare. Then I have this. This is the from the clan, I think. Someone bought a few of the clan bundles. And on top of all the scraps from that are unconfirmed, I also have, let me see. Okay, so I have about 16.5 plus 1.9. Hi, CVVH 1566543. Good God. um, and this is the letter event, which are all gonna be Athena, basically, because there's no need for them. But I just collect all of them, and for what kind are you looking for, or what are you playing now, Josh? I'm sorry. Ah, my US account is actually an Elder. Um, if, do you like your Elder? Or I guess that's why you're asking, but a PvP class. Okay, so the class I'm playing now, which was a Spellsinger, now it's Mystic Muse. Spellsinger is more of a PvP support class because of all the AoE stuns and crowd control. It makes it easier as a support. It's obviously a support. There's no crazy burst damage like Blade Dancers or Silver Rangers. Those are the only ones that I have played. Hawkeye is basically the ones everyone plays in Siege, but if you're gonna do a lot of the things that you do dailies, which is um, hunting and completing your dailies, I would prefer a Blade Dancer, but um, that's only because I have played it. I don't know about all the other classes. I don't know if you're more of a melee or a range player, because it does make a lot of difference playing both. Silver Ranger, you do have to kind of kite around a lot, which I do prefer more than a melee class. So I can't say all the other classes, but I probably one day when I have more time, I'll try and see how all the other classes are, at least till maybe level 50, 60 on most of them, and try them out. But right now I've been playing a Spellsinger and an Elder, mainly, as well as the Silver Ranger. So those are the only ones that I actually am knowledgeable about. Oh, and I'm just doing my dailies. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Oh, I do have to do my tower, but I have to wait until I finish everything because I have to. Oh, do I even have enough? For elite dungeons, Blade Dancers has always been like my favorite. They can tank everything. They can kill everything super fast and easily. It Blade Dancer is always gonna be my favorite clearing um, elite dungeons. I don't like Silver Rangers for elite dungeons only because I guess I have to always get a buff, which is the defense buff and HP, since they're so squishy. And I can't AFK in the top ones as much as I would like to. And I guess that's because I didn't spend as much as most of the top players spent. So it makes the character a little bit more of a dependable with how much you spend in the game as well. But Blade Dancer, it usually takes them like a quarter of the time that it would take me to clear mine. Uh, Trying to see if I'm missing anything before I do all the buffs. I do have to hunt a few people while I'm on live stream. Oh, for example, that guy. Okay, so hold on. Wait, I have to repay some guys a little payback because they did kill me a few times while I was AFK. So I kind of have to kill them. I'm from the US. If that was the question, that's the general answer. Sorry, I had to kill him because I just had to. I do have the white option to set chaotic because there's two of the clans that we're always up against actually owns dark castles from the castle siege, which makes it easier for us to target them. So I usually convert to just chaotic, and if I do see them next to me, like that one, he's most likely AFK. Hey, come back here, wait. He's on auto. No point. And it's a huge map. There's actually this is the last map for 320, and it's a really really big map. Plus, I think we currently have 3 channels. So in another week we'll probably end up with 9 or 10 in our server once everyone hits around 300 plus. I'll go open my presents. Right now the top clan is actually Fire Phoenix, which is a pretty known clan on the Asia servers, at least. if I'm not mistaken. They currently have the top 20 CP players on the server. So if I go here, so FB Titan is also in Fire Phoenix. He was just in the Alliance clan for Fire Phoenix, which is Atlantis, and he was helping them out in Castle Siege, so he's going back to Fire Phoenix now. But most of the top players are all in Fire Phoenix. This guy. Is the top player. Let me just take a look. How many feats I can complete. Or create, actually. I might need to pass. Target first your UR weapon for PvP. It's the UR upgrades are always gonna be your highest CP boost at when 260 launches, because of the fact that it becomes available, and then at the same time what happens is well, see, I would recommend the red set first, but you guys are also getting 3v3, which we do not have. On top of 3v3, you guys are also going to get Castle Siege, which are all focused on PvP, which will give you guys a better boost overall, depending on what clans or how active your clans are. I would recommend PvP for the top 10 clans of the server, and with all the merge in different like Grand 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all going to merge into one. Basically, it's all going to be PvP. Everyone's going to be fighting over different areas on the field, slaughter, laboratory, elite dungeons. There's going to be a lot of PvP. But because from level 1 up to now to 260, you've always focused on PvP gear as your first priority. So maxing your blue one to UR is always going to be my recommendation, because you don't need to focus too much on PvP when it first launches. It gets pretty easy, especially if you're already above the requirement. Now, I'm sure most of you are already farming very hard rifts, so it shouldn't be that difficult. If you want to focus on red, that's good, because at the same time you can easily farm magical mobs in different sections of the field and elite dungeons that most people won't be able to, because red gives you the 300% bonus, 325% if you max out the attribute first, because the damage from the weapon itself doesn't really add up to what you can get from maxing out your attribute first, since it does. That's why I always have just oh, okay. If you look at my 5 sets. I always usually. So 1 is my PvP, 2 is my red, 3 is my elite dungeon farming because of the cloak. I use the scrap of blood. 4 is for field farming, and 5 is just with the red weapon because I usually do farm a lot of magical mobs. But it's hard to tell which one everyone should be focusing on, especially with the 260, because I don't know how active your clan is with PvP. I don't know if that answered your question. I'm so sorry if I didn't. Yay! Something other than Adina, finally. And I get so much of the blue relic that I actually I only save these, the old relics, just for Adina. So I basically never put them for this. You're welcome. Wait. When is Siege on the US server? What time is Siege? Oh, okay, so I have time. Thank you. So, there is another extra server buff that you can get, which is what he mentioned, the Zakin buff. Zakin is actually a world boss that you do fight at 10 p.m. server time. But there's a server buff that most people will wait for, especially for testing at the Tower of Insolence. And it spawns here, so you just have to wait for it when it actually comes out. There's no specific time for the buff, so I guess if when it goes out, then I'll do it then. Where am I going? The NPC. I think I'm actually low on the scrolls because I've been abusing it, porting everywhere. But Dingara, for the US players, here's going to be your favorite one. Sadly, I can only show the elf. And here's the costume. And they're really slutty. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that, but they are. Like, you basically are not wearing anything. This was my favorite for Valentine's Day. It was, yeah. And then this was after from, what's it called? Chinese New Year, I think it was. And this one too. I mean, how are they even outfits? I didn't get this one that looks like this. It just looked really weird. I mean, I can still purchase it. There is also this one from Christmas. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish my lead dungeon. Since they're basically not gonna drop the feast for a while. And we have Siege in 4 hours, so I guess I'll wait till then. But I'm gonna go AFK real quick, so I'm gonna just mute myself. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. I think I did. Oh, the one thing I wanted to go look at in comparison to the US one, soul crystals. So this one is a little bit more of a better design than the US one, I think. And it's easier to upgrade it because, do I have anything that's not maxed? Let me look. I think my red gear. Okay, so here I just select the ones. So I level it up to 5, and I have so many. And instead of combining the ones that you have, like you do in the US server, you basically just upgrade it to 5 and then you can upgrade it. So let's just do this one since I have quite a few. And with the varnish, I always also select A's. If I do this, okay, that works. Alright, so now it's just an upgrade to 100k from R to SR for 61 CP. Great. I don't know why you're... No, I'm only doing my dailies. Go away. Okay, so since I prefer using magical red weapon, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the mobs that are magical, which are right over there. It's just a lot faster. I mean, I was doing that for a long time, but if I go here, it's 3 times faster than just doing the elite mobs. And when you have max level on the red or attribute, it's just easier to go straight to the mobs. Which I probably should have done sooner. And this is really boring. Oh, for leveling too, for the US players, I always only select R when it comes to leveling, because of the experience boost. So even if I have to spend Athena refreshing it, then it's worth it. It costs about 15k per refresh, but it makes up for it. I mean, it's 60k difference between S to R, and then right now it doesn't matter since I'm already level 320, but if you're focusing on leveling now, even to 320, that's one of the little key thing to do. No. Next one is so Canopy. Let's go here. I'm just gonna take you to Halissa so you can see what she looks like. The mobs or the mini bosses here, they don't drop any special drops, so there's no need to farm them. But this particular boss, she is basically a giant rose, and hopefully she's here. Yep, so there she is. She's just basically a walking thingy-majiggy with a giant flower. Which ones are the magical ones here? I think? No. This one maybe? Ah, there you go. And I'm just gonna do basic, especially with magical mobs. It's just a lot faster. And this is the difference. So if I am to go elite, but they're level 222, so it doesn't make much of a difference. I'll go to a higher one later on and just show you guys the difference between having the elite set versus a red set. Someone just asked me what are the chances of failing to bless enhance, and I said it's usually the case. But it happened maybe 3 or 4 times now where I failed 2 of the blessed enhance, and then on the 3rd one I did manage to get a successful one, and it was +3. So, and I don't even know if you're watching still. Wallace, are you there? So this is basically what a spell thing. If I'm not lazy and I want to get this done properly, I would usually kite and get all the mobs to clear it faster. But because I'm being lazy right now, I probably should try and finish it sooner. See online. Someone did ask about the Phantom Ranger, and I don't know if ours is online right now. Usually he is. Oh, these are my friends. I don't even think he's on my friends. No. Is he online? No, he's not a Phantom Ranger. Really? Oh, and this is one of the most annoying things. They always, they always block everything that shouldn't, that are, I guess. Of course you're listening. Yes, I have failed like 3 of them. Actually, 3 sets of 2 blasts fail, and then on the 3rd one I passed. But it was a +3 after, on the 3rd one. So the first 2 are fails, and then the last one is a pass. Oh no. Alright, get out of here. No, I just answered you. Yes, you will fail 2 blessed ones if it's the first 2. Usually. I don't know how lucky you are. Let me check if I have anything blessed, or if I have any blessed scrolls. I can try and enhance right now. Let's see. I don't think I have any left because I just did them recently. 10. Oh crap, I do have blessed scrolls. Tempting. I mean, I could bless one of my 25s, but I would prefer, I think this is 6 blessed scrolls. Let's see. I don't have any Mapfire, so I do need 6. Let's take a look at the limited shop. Maybe I can do an enhance without Mafire. Oh, there's no limited today? What? Or do I need to refresh it? I'm thinking, hold on. I'm hoping there's, I mean, I can technically buy one with Topaz. Do I have anything that I need from here? Alright. Only because let's do a YOLO. If it fails, I'm going to drop 4k CP without Mafire. So, I'm just gonna strangle you right now. Let's see. Oh, does it go straight here? What level did UR scroll? Are you talking about this one? These scrolls? Fairy? These are probably dropping for the US servers now. I'm pretty sure I have a couple on my US account. Oh, the recipe. Is that the one that you're asking? Because that's gonna be for the 260 patch. If you're talking about this one, they're going to be at 260. Let me see, do I have any? Let's do the enhance first, since, here we go. We're just gonna enhance it. Without Mafire. Because I have none. And it requires 12. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. And this is one of the new ones that is going to come out. It was this part, the exclusive one. They launched it a long time ago, and it was before. No, I'm gonna do it. I haven't actually enhanced in a while. Don't say don't do it now after you just told me to go do it. It's okay. 4K CP won't hurt me that much. I can get it back. But if it was a weapon, then it will be 6K. So, Alright, let's see. I don't even want to look. Yay! Oh my god! Wow. I have to do that more often. So that's plus 8 KCP. Woohoo! Thanks, everyone. Wallace, see, look what you did. I actually got it to plus 2. So now we should do another one. Except I don't have any more topaz to do. Oh, we can do this! Alright, are you guys ready? We can do this one. Because it's SR, it won't drop as much, but alright, let's do it. I'm just waiting for another enhance to happen. I have this little enhanced tradition where I need to see if people are enhancing or not, and right now people are having like multiple success with enhance, so that's why I'm doing it. But let me check. Is there anyone enhancing? It just blessed. Anything over 20 for me is always blessed because you guys are gonna hate this, the US players, but don't hate me because I'm just playing the game. However, on the Asia server, it only cost us 15 normal scrolls to convert it to 1 blessed scrolls, as opposed to the US where it's 30 to make 1 blessed. So it's basically 50% less cost for us. And it's a lot easier to farm scrolls as well. So anything over 23 is my cutoff, and I usually do all blessed from then on. I know, don't hate me. I'm just the player of the game. Don't give me that face. Alright, let's go for the accessories. If it fails, it fails. If it alright. Positive. Oh no. I have a feeling this one is actually going to fail. Yeah, I figured. But I think it's 1K. Now, it's fine. I've been actually toying around with this one and this one for a while. Because I got the other 3 to 25, but I've just been using Blast Scroll since. And I think I did go up a lot on my 5K or 6K with my CP. Let's check. I think before I started my dailies, I was at 349. So it's not bad. UR will always give a lot more CP, which is why I always usually use Mapfire on my UR. And I didn't know when they're going to release the UR for accessories, because right now they're just plain SR and there's no update or info about it. Oh, for the nightmare. Oh no. Who are you calling bro? Uh-oh. Oh, right. Okay, because clearly I'm a bro. Clearly. Let's go have some fun. So most people are probably doing their hot time right now. And because I've already almost completed all my dailies, let's just go hunt some people. And there's certain areas where they basically do hot time. So if you go here, so, oh, no, don't run away from me. It's okay. Yes. And there's, okay, so basically where all the green dots are, those are the areas where most players are doing their hot time right now. And let's see if we can find some. Okay, we need to get him. But the problem is, so this guy right here, Benedict 88, his clan is an alliance to us, but they got Dark Castle, so I have to try and kill Kings. Okay, people from King's Revenge clan without killing those alliance. So wait, let me see here. This guy is trying to hide here. Child man. Oh no no no. Okay, I killed him. Sorry, I just noticed that it switched target to one of our alliance. And I think that's it for the ones that are here that I can kill. I know if they're watching this, they're probably going to kill me. And I hope they're not watching. This is another spot. So the reason why everyone is on this side right now is because all these mobs are all red, or for the red weapon. So that's why everyone is farming here, because their red weapons are all level 10. And the ones here, they're 322 mobs, but they're elite, and you basically have to have buffs and stuff like that to do that area. Let me see if I can find more. Bad names? No. And there's only one channel for this, I think, right now. And these are also magical mobs. The leveling from 260 to 320 is basically all It depends. Okay, so here is what explains what to use and when to use them. Um, let's split it. So the attribute is what makes the weapons differentiate from one to the other. Um, basically, so the basic attack is 45k with the bonus of 30k from the enhance. Now, if you add an additional of 112% because I have the attribute at level 10, it makes more sense to use this because it's technically 112% of the base damage. And if you compare it to this, I need a calculator because I can't do this without it. So hold on. And hopefully I make sense, or in sort of way. So 45,351. Ah, sorry, allergies. Excuse me. I hope it wasn't loud. 45. 45,351. Oh no, I did my math. 45,351 times 1.2 plus 45,351. So the elite with the 112% bonus is basically 96,144. So, which makes up for the base damage that I have on my PvP. And that's why it makes such a big difference if you have your attribute maxed, or the level at least. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. If I put my red weapon, okay, and you compare the red with this, you can see why everybody PvE wise, they'll always go with the red, because of that bonus. Since it's 3 times more than the elite weapon. Alright, let's go do field hunt because now people are already done here. And I have to pay back some people that have been harassing me while I was AFK. So there's not this map is huge and there's 3 channels. But there's only certain sections that most players actually stay in AFKs. This section is one of them. See, I can't kill him because he's an alliance. And if I go here, I'm praying no one from the enemy clan is watching me right now. Otherwise, they'll know where everyone is and I'm screwed. Even though we're not at war with other clans, we have a 24/7 war with a set of 3 clans on a daily basis. So it's 24/7 of killing each other if we do see each other. One of them is... no, that's a clanmate. So there's Fire Phoenix, this guy. There's my leader, actually. But SG is one of our alliance, so I can't kill him. But where's everybody? I can usually find at least 2 or 3 from here. Alright, so that's one spot. The other is over there. And that's because they're also magical mobs, which is where I'm headed. Since everyone from level 260 to 320 have UR red weapons, they will always go with magical, because that's when it becomes critical. Alright, let's see here. Don't know if anyone is AFK right now. Alright, so that guy is from the top clan in the server. I'm not gonna touch him because I'm trying to stay on the good side so they don't kill me while I AFK when I do. Well, ours is now, but I don't know if they're going to make it happen for the US server. That part I can't guarantee. Some of our updates are all different than the US server, which makes it all different in different servers. Someone did mention that there is a chance that US will follow through with what the Korean servers have, and they don't have the 100% guaranteed on limit break. But there's a chance that it can happen, so I can't tell you if it's actually going to happen or not. But here is what our limit break looks like. Let's see. Do I have anything that I can limit break? Oh, this one. So the difference between... oh. Okay. So a UR... oh, because it's not UR. Guaranteed 100% limit break for us is... because it's 100%, they made it so you can only gain between 1 to 2 levels. However, if this was a UR, it will show as 2 to 3. So I don't know if that's gonna be... if that's gonna happen, sadly. Okay, they said they're in DC too. Oh, wait, let me show you guys something. So, the US server has the event for the Dragon Cave, or the Dragon Crater, is what you guys call it, on the US server. Here, it's actually the level 320 patch, Elite Dungeon for us, which is called the Dragon's Cave Depths. And if you look at it, you'll see that it's the US one. It's the same exact one as the US server, except the ones here hurt a lot more. I think with my red, I can farm them. And the mobs here are 322 all the way to 342. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish my dailies. And do Open Siege on the US server. We actually have a lot of mounts. Elephant. So I call him Tiny, even though he's really not tiny. But he is tiny. And his stats, let's just remove. He's an attack one as opposed to a defense one. And I think Rudolph is actually bigger than Tiny. And this one is, I think, a defense one. Yeah. The mounts are usually event ones right now. Debating about getting this one, but it's basically the blue version of White Paint. This was just recently released for us a week ago. So, yep. It looks pretty cool though. And I think he's, oh, yeah, he's a defense one too. I'm gonna turn off live stream. I'll do more live stream this weekend. There's Castle Siege and Fortress tomorrow, so I can try and do live stream for those instead. But thank you all for watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer them.